Hello, everyone, and welcome back to CalmStep English today. We are incredibly happy to see all of you here again. I have a very exciting and personal story to share with you today.
That sounds like a wonderful topic for our beginner learners. I am always excited to hear your interesting personal stories.
Today, we will talk about a special 30-day listening challenge. I listen to English every single day for one entire month. I wanted to see if my speaking and listening skills would finally improve.
Many students ask us how to improve their daily listening skills. This personal story will be very helpful and inspiring for them.
A few months ago, I felt very frustrated with my English progress. I studied thick grammar books all day, but I still could not speak. I decided to try a big experiment on myself to find a real solution.
Doing an experiment on yourself is a very brave and smart idea. How did you prepare for this big daily listening challenge?
I sat down at my desk and I wrote 3 simple rules on a piece of paper. The first rule was to listen to English every single day without excuses. I promised myself that I would never skip a day.
Those rules are very clear and easy to follow. What was the second rule on your piece of paper?
The second rule was about the length of my daily practice time. I decided to listen for exactly 45 minutes every single day. I thought 45 minutes was the perfect amount of time for a busy person.
45 minutes is enough time to learn many new words. Did you use a dictionary during your daily listening practice?
My third rule was to never open a dictionary while listening. I wanted my brain to learn new words naturally from the story. I wanted to understand the main idea without translating every single word.
That is a very smart and natural way to learn a language. What did you choose to listen to on the very first day?
On the first day, I confidently chose to listen to an American news podcast. I thought the news would teach me many important and professional words, but I quickly realized that I made a terrible mistake with my choice.
Why was listening to the American news a bad idea for you? Did the news anchors speak too fast for your ears?
Yes, the news anchors spoke incredibly fast without stopping to breathe. They used very difficult business, legal, and political vocabulary words. I felt completely lost and I wanted to give up after just 10 minutes.
That level of frustration is very common for many beginner students. Choosing the wrong audio can make you feel very bad about your skills.
I wanted to take off my headphones and quit learning forever, but I remembered my special promise to finish the full 30 days. I knew I needed to change my listening strategy immediately before I failed.
Changing your strategy is much better than quitting your goals completely. What kind of audio did you look for after that bad experience?
I searched the internet for easy English channels made for simple beginners. I found some wonderful podcasts that told very simple and slow stories. The speakers talked slowly, clearly, and they used very basic vocabulary words.
It is very important to find the right level for your current skills. Could you understand these new, slow stories much better than the news?
Yes, I could suddenly understand about 60% of everything they said. It felt like a heavy weight left my tired shoulders right away. I finally enjoyed listening to the beautiful sounds of the English language.
That must have been a huge relief for your tired brain. Enjoying the learning process is the secret to true language success.
For the next 5 days, I only listened to these slow and easy stories. I listened to them quietly while I drank my morning coffee in the kitchen. I also listened to them while I rode the busy bus to my office.
Listening while doing other daily tasks is a brilliant time-saving idea. Did you just listen quietly to the slow stories, or did you do something else?
I actually used 2 different listening methods during the first week. Sometimes I just let the audio play in the background while I cooked dinner. Other times, I sat down quietly and focused entirely on every single word.
Both active and passive listening are very helpful methods for students. What happened when you finally reached the end of week 1?
By day 7, a very magical change happened inside my head. I slowly stopped translating the English words into my native language. I started to understand the meaning of the whole sentence at once.
Stopping the mental translation is a massive victory for any student. It means your brain is finally working like a native English speaker.
It felt absolutely amazing to just smile and laugh at the funny stories. During the second week, my listening skills grew even stronger and faster. I started to hear the small connecting words very clearly for the first time.
Hearing tiny words like in and on is usually very difficult. Your ears were getting wonderful exercise every single day of the week.
My ears really felt much stronger and much sharper than before. Around day 12, I added a fun new activity to my daily routine. I started using a special technique called English shadowing while I listened.
Shadowing is a very powerful tool for building better pronunciation skills. How exactly did you practice this new shadowing technique at home?
I repeated the words out loud immediately after the speaker said them. I tried my best to copy their exact voice, emotion, and speaking speed. I practiced in my bedroom with the door fully closed so nobody could hear me.
Practicing alone in your bedroom helps you feel safe and completely relaxed. Was it difficult to copy the speaker's voice at the very beginning?
It was very embarrassing and quite difficult for the first few days. My tongue felt heavy, and I made many silly mistakes with long words. But the slow audio helped me catch up easily without feeling too stressed.
Your mouth muscles need time to learn how to make new sounds. I am very curious about what happened in the third week of your challenge.
Day 15 was the exact middle of my long 30-day challenge. Something extremely strange and wonderful happened to me on that specific night. I had a very long and exciting dream entirely in the English language.
Oh my goodness, dreaming in English is a giant milestone for learners. It proves your deep subconscious mind is working hard, even while you sleep.
I woke up the next morning feeling very surprised and incredibly happy. My sleeping brain was doing extra English homework for me during the night. After that beautiful dream, my speaking confidence grew to a much higher level.
Confidence is the secret key to unlocking your true speaking ability. Did you change your listening materials again after that amazing dream?
Yes, I tested myself slightly more during the fourth week of the challenge. I started watching simple YouTube vlogs about travel, lifestyle, and food. The vloggers spoke slightly faster than the slow story podcasts I usually used.
Using videos is a fantastic way to learn new vocabulary naturally. Visual clues on the screen help your brain guess the unknown words.
That direct visual connection happened perfectly in my mind every day. For example, a man said the word delicious while eating hot, cheesy pizza. I immediately knew the word meant very tasty food without opening my dictionary.
Learning from visual context is much faster than memorizing boring word lists. Real context helps the memory stay inside your brain forever.
I learned 50 new words this way without opening a heavy dictionary once. The final week of the challenge went by incredibly fast for me. Soon it was day 30, the very last day of my great experiment.
The final day must have been very exciting and nervous for you. Did you do a big test to check your progress at the end?
Yes, I decided to take a very difficult listening test on the final night. I watched a normal English movie without any helpful text or subtitles. I sat on my comfortable sofa, took a deep breath, and pressed play.
Watching a normal speed movie without subtitles is extremely scary for beginners. How much of the movie did you actually understand without reading the text?
I will be honest and say I did not understand 100% of the words, but I understood about 75% of the entire story from start to finish. I understood the funny jokes, the characters' feelings, and the main plot completely.
Going to 75% in just 1 month is truly incredible. Your hard work created a massive improvement in your language skills.
The most surprising part of the challenge happened a few days later, though. I went to a local coffee shop to buy a cold drink in the afternoon. A foreign tourist suddenly walked up and asked me for directions in English.
Talking to a real foreigner is a true speaking test for any student. Were you nervous when the tall tourist asked for your help?
I did not feel nervous, stressed, or afraid at all in that moment. Without thinking, I opened my mouth and gave him perfect directions to the station. The English words just flowed out of my mouth naturally and very smoothly.
That is the magical result of daily listening input over a long time. When you listen enough, speaking becomes completely natural and easy to do.
I was totally shocked as I watched the happy tourist walk away. I realized I did not translate the directions in my head first. The constant daily listening built a strong English foundation deep inside my brain.
Your story is very inspiring for all of our beginner students watching today. What is your absolute best advice for people starting this challenge?
My absolute best advice is to start listening to English today, not tomorrow. You do not need to listen for a whole hour if you are busy. Start with just 15 minutes of slow English every single day of the week.
Consistency is much more important than studying for many hours on Sunday. A little practice every day builds a very powerful learning habit.
I completely agree with your wise words about daily habits, Sarah. You must also remember to choose audio that is easy and very enjoyable. Learning English should never feel like a painful punishment or a boring chore.
Finding joyful materials keeps you motivated when you feel tired after work. We have hundreds of slow videos right here for you to use.
Our CalmStep English channel is the perfect place to begin your daily practice. You can easily listen to our simple conversations while you walk outside. We make these videos exactly for clear, slow, and relaxed listening practice.
We want to be your daily listening partners for the next month. Our friendly voices will guide you to much better understanding and perfect pronunciation.
Now, I have a very important question for our lovely viewers today. Are you ready to start your own 30-day listening challenge with us? Please write your promise in the comment section below this video right now.
We will read every single comment to cheer you on your journey. Taking the first step is always the hardest part of learning anything new.
Remember that every smart expert was once a struggling beginner just like you. You have the total power to change your English skills completely this month. Believe in yourself, practice every day, and your brain will do all the work.
Thank you for sharing your amazing 30-day story with us today. I know our students feel very ready to begin learning with our channel.
It was my absolute pleasure to share this beautiful journey with everyone here. If you enjoyed this personal story, please hit the like button for us. Subscribe to CalmStep English for more slow, clear, and helpful lessons every week.
Good luck with your daily listening challenges, everyone. Keep stepping forward calmly and your English will definitely shine brightly.